why most people never invest in real estate, and how house hacking changes everything. You know what's actually keeping most people out of real estate investing? It's not lack of knowledge. It's not fear of tenants. It's not even finding the right property. It's the down payment. That brutal, intimidating 20% down payment that feels like an impossible mountain to climb. I get messages like this all the time. I really want to invest in real estate, but I don't have $60,000, $70,000, or $80,000 just sitting in my bank account. What am I supposed to do? And for years, I believed the same thing. I thought real estate investing was only for people who were already rich, people who had money buying properties to make even more money, people like them, not people like me. Then, I discovered house hacking, and that one concept completely changed how I looked at real estate forever. Today, I'm going to break this down step by step. We'll show you what house hacking actually is, how you can get started with as little as 3.5% down instead of 20%, real numbers, real examples, and why many of the most successful real estate investors in the US started exactly this way. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to break into real estate without a massive pile of cash, and how this strategy can eliminate your housing costs while building long-term wealth. What is house hacking? The simple explanation. Let's start with the basics. House hacking is a real estate strategy where you buy a property, live in one part of it, rent out the other part, or parts. The rental income helps cover or completely pay your mortgage. In some cases, you're literally getting paid to live there. The most common example is a duplex. You live in one unit, rent out the other unit. But house hacking isn't limited to duplexes. You can also buy a triplex or fourplex and live in one unit. Buy a single-family home with a basement apartment. Buy a house with an ADU accessory dwelling unit. Rent out extra bedrooms individually in high-demand areas. The key idea is simple. You live in the property while using it as an investment. You're both a homeowner and a landlord at the same time, and that's what unlocks the massive advantages. Why the down payment is the real game changer. Now I know what some of you are thinking. That sounds great, but I still can't afford a down payment on a $400,000 property. That's exactly the point. You don't need the traditional down payment. Here's why. When you buy a regular investment property, lenders usually require 20% to 25% down, sometimes even more for multi-unit properties. But when you buy a property as your primary residence, the rules change. Lenders see owner-occupied homes as lower risk because people prioritize paying for the roof over their head. Defaults are far less common. Because of that lower risk, lenders allow much smaller down payments. Your main options: FHA loan, as little as 3.5% down. Conventional loan, typically 5 to 10% down. Now, let's look at real numbers. The math that changes everything. Let's say you buy a triplex for $400,000. Traditional investment property. Purchase price, $400,000. Down payment, 20%, $80,000. House hacking with purchase price, $400,000. Down payment, 3.5%. $14,000. That's a difference of $66,000. Think about that. If you save $1,000 per month, $80,000 takes over 6.5 years. $14,000 takes just over 1 year. That's the difference between starting in your late 20s versus mid-30s. Building wealth early versus waiting on the sidelines. Action versus excuses. And that extra $66,000, you keep it for repairs, reserves, renovations, your next property. How house hacking can eliminate your housing cost. Now, let's talk about where the real magic happens. You buy a $400,000 triplex. Down payment, $14,000. Mortgage, at approximately 7%, $2,572 per month. Taxes, insurance, maintenance, $500 month. Total monthly cost approximately equals $3,072. You live in one unit. You rent out the other two. Let's be conservative. Rent per unit, $1,200. Rental income, $2,400. Your out-of-pocket cost, $672 per month. In most U.S. cities, You can't rent a one-bedroom apartment for that. If rents are $1,300 instead, rental income, $2,600. Your cost, $472 month. Now here's the real power move. After 1 year, you move out and rent your unit to total rent, $3,900. Total expenses, $3,072. Monthly profit approximately equals $828. You went from paying rent to living almost free to making money. The tax benefits most people never talk about. This is where house hacking quietly destroys renting. Because part of your home is a rental, you can deduct mortgage interest, property taxes, insurance, repairs and maintenance, utilities, if applicable, depreciation. Depreciation alone is huge. Rental property is depreciated over 27.5 years. If 2 out of 3 units are rentals, rental portion approximately equals $267,000. Annual depreciation approximately equals $9,700 at a 24% tax rate. Tax savings approximately equals $2,300 a year. Add other deductions, and you could save $5,000, $7,000 annually. Always consult a CPA, but the benefits are real. How to get started? Step 1. Not pre-qualified, pre-approved. This means income, credit, and assets are verified. Look into FHA loans, conventional owner-occupied loans. Shop multiple lenders. Step 2. Find the right property. Focus on ICE. Strong rental demand. Good neighborhoods, duplexes, triplexes, or homes with extra units. Use tools like Ven Rental. Work with an agent who understands house hacking. Step 3. Run the numbers. Always calculate total monthly cost, expected rental income, your out-of-pocket cost. Compare it to renting. If it's cheaper than rent, you're winning. Step 4. Make an offer and inspect. Don't get emotional. Inspection matters. Negotiate repairs or credits if needed. Step 5. Move in and get tenants. Clean the unit. Price competitively. Screen tenants carefully. Good tenants equals good life. House hacking won't make you rich overnight. You'll live near tenants. You'll deal with maintenance. You'll learn the business. But it will get you into real estate with minimal cash. Slash or eliminate housing costs. Build equity while others pay rent. Teach real investing skills. Sets you up for long-term wealth. Many millionaire investors in the US started exactly this way. If you want to stop watching from the sidelines and actually get in the game, house hacking is one of the smartest first moves you can make.